By the next day, Hamlet's mental health, or lack thereof, has become the talk of the castle.
When you talked to Hamlet, yesterday, did he say what's been bothering him?
He wouldn't say. Have you managed to get him interested in some lighthearted activity?
A theater troupe arrived at the castle yesterday. Hamlet seemed very eager to see the players perform. In fact, he wanted to make sure that your Majesty attended their performance tonight.
I'm glad to hear that Hamlet's taking such an interest into these kinds of things. Keep working with him to see what you can get.
We will, my lord.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern leave.
My dear, will you leave us also? Polonius and I are going to set up a meeting between Hamlet and Ophelia in order to see how he responds to her.
As you wish, my king.
The queen leaves. The king and Polonius get Ophelia to stand in the hallway, pretending to read a book. They duck out of sight when they see Hamlet coming.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it is nobler to suffer with stones and arrows fortune flings at me, or should I fight back against this sea of troubles? To die, to sleep, that would end all this heartache and pain. Part of me wishes I could be done with this world, but I also worry about what happens afterward.
Hamlet spots Ophelia.
Good day, my lord. How are you today?
Well, well, well.
I've been wishing to return some things to you.
She holds a bundle of love letters and poems, trinkets. Hamlet looks at her blankly.
I never gave you such things.
You know you did. You said many sweet words when you gave these things to me.
You should never believe the sweet words in this sour world.
Hamlet begins to rant and rave at Ophelia.
Get thee to a nunnery! Why would you want to marry anywhere, how, and bring new cities into this world?
Try it again.
Really? I don't want to. It can ruin the moment.
Okay.
Eventually, Hamlet runs out of steam and shuffles off. Ophelia stares after him with tears streaming down her face.
Yeah.
Scene 8.
What scene are we at?
I don't think love is the
I'm
cause.
sorry, what scene are we?
We're still in 8.
Scene 7?
They told me that it was
I don't think love is the cause of Hamlet's behavior. And I also don't think he's insane. But I do think he is dangerous. I think he had better get him away from here. I'll send him to England. We owe the English king a visit and some tribute money.
As you wish, my lord. But before he leaves, why don't you have the queen talk with him privately one last time? Perhaps you will be able to get some real answers out of him.
Claudius agrees. A message is sent to Hamlet saying that he is to see his mother after the evening's entertainment is ended.
Scene 8.
That night, the king and queen and all the courtiers attend the theater troupe's performance of The Murder of Gonzago. The play is the story of a woman who conspires to have her husband poisoned. Once he is dead, she marries the poisoner. At the moment in the play when the poisoner is pouring the deadly potion in the sleeping man's ear, the King Claudius suddenly rises, looking shaken.
Give me some light. Stop the play. Everybody out. Lights! Lights!
The lights are lit. In confusion, everyone flies out of the room.
Yeah, I know about it.
Ah!
A little later, King Claudius stands in his private chambers talking to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
I don't think it's safe to keep Hamlet here, given the way he's been acting lately. Therefore, I am asking you to return to England and take him with you. I will give you papers that you can deliver to the English king introducing Hamlet and explaining our situation.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern depart, leaving Claudius alone looking frightened and shaken.
The offense I committed stinks to high heaven. To kill my own brother, and now guilt and fear hound me every minute.
Claudius falls to his knees, attempting to pray.
I want to pray, but words can I use? But what words can I use? How can I ask for or be granted forgiveness when I continue to wear this ill-gotten crown? How can I ask for forgiveness when I continue to be married to the queen? I'm stuck in a pit of corruption and sin, and I can't get out of it.
Hamlet enters the room quietly with his sword drawn.
Now I should do it. I should kill him.
He raises his sword, then pauses.
But look at him. He's praying. If I kill him now, he might go straight to heaven. My father had no chance to confess his sins before he was killed. No, I'll kill him when he's swearing, or drunk, or in a rage. Not when he's praying. I'll wait.
Hamlet puts his sword away and sneaks away.
Scene 9.
Later that night, Queen Gertrude stands in her private chamber speaking to Polonius.
You must tell Hamlet that his behavior of late has been unacceptable to the king.
I will, but hide now. I hear him coming.
Polonius hides behind a tapestry.
That's me. I'm here. Why did you want to see me?
Hamlet, you have offended your father.
Mother, you have offended my father.
You have a wicked tongue, my son.
I think the wickedness is all your own.
Hamlet, have you forgotten whom you're speaking to?
No, I certainly haven't. You're the queen, your husband's brother's wife. And my mother. I wish it were not the case.
She rises to leave, looking both indignant and scared.
I'll not speak to you if you're going to be like this.
No,
Hamlet grabs his mother by the arm, holding her back.
no, you'll sit down and listen to me.
Gertrude struggles against Hamlet's grip. She looks very frightened.
What are you going to do? Are you going to kill me? Help! Help!
Hamlet hears a voice. He turns and sees that someone is behind the tapestry.
Ah, I smell a rat.
Hamlet draws a sword and runs the blade through the tapestry. Polonius shrieks and falls to the ground dead.
Oh, Hamlet! What a rash and bloody deed!
Yes, bloody deed. Almost as bad, good mother, as to kill a king and marry with his brother.
Kill a king?
Yes, that's what I said.
Hamlet pulls the tapestry aside and discovers Polonius's body.
Oh, it's Polonius, that intruding fool. Farewell, old man. I did not intend to kill you. I mistook you for your better.
Scene 10.
After Polonius is murdered, the king and queen hurry Hamlet off to England. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern accompany him, carrying papers delivered to the king.
Although no official pronouncement of Polonius' death is made, Ophelia soon finds out the truth. Badly shaken and afraid that she's losing her grip on reality, she writes to Brother Laertes, begging him to come with them.
By the time Laertes has returned to Denmark, Ophelia has gone mad. Laertes longs to avenge his father's death and his sister's mental collapse by killing Hamlet.
It becomes clear that he may soon have the opportunity after 2 letters arrive from Hamlet. Horatio receives the first one.
We were on our way to England and had been sailing for 2 days when our ship was attacked by pirates. In the skirmish, I was taken prisoner. Fortunately, the pirates were willing to release me with the understanding that I would repay the favor someday. As you read this, I am on my way back to Denmark. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern continue on their way to England. I have much more to tell you, but I can wait until I see you next. Your friend, Hamlet.
The king receives a different letter he shares with the contents of with Laertes.
Your Majesty, I am about to arrive back in your kingdom. I am unarmed and without any money or possessions. I ask you to show mercy towards me. As soon as I see you, I'll explain the circumstances of my sudden strange return. Hamlet.
He's coming back. Now you have to face what he's done. Face me and face what he's done.
Laertes, your desire for revenge is natural, and I don't intend to stop you. However, I ask you to go about it in my way, okay? I have a scheme in mind through which you can get your revenge without taking any blame for your actions.
What do you propose?
I'll coax Hamlet into fencing you. During the match, you can kill him and pretend that it was an accident.
I'll put some poison on the tip of my sword, so even a small cup will do for me.
And just in case that fails, we'll also have a cup of poisoned wine at the sidelines for him.
Just then, Claudius and Laertes hear an anguished cry. The queen rushes into the room.
Laertes, your sister has drowned!
Drowned? Where?
In the brook, down by the weeping willow. She wandered down there